Welcome to the Jersey Shore. For over 100 years, it is legendary for being one of America's greatest vacation destinations, with boardwalks, beaches, and beautiful summer weather. Millions of Americans flock there to escape their everyday lives and enjoy the sun, fun, and salt air. But on October 29, 2012, disaster struck. Superstorm Sandy made a direct hit on this historic beach city and walloped its residents with 80-mile-per-hour winds and an enormous storm surge that devastated homes, businesses, and property at an unprecedented level. When the storm subsided, the shores of New Jersey and New York were ravaged, and the enormous effort to repair, rebuild, and recover began. For one native son who grew up in Wayne, New Jersey, and spent long summers with more than 200 family members at Point Pleasant Beach, Ged has made the recovery of this area a personal mission. He co-founded and is a partner in the disaster recovery law firm of Ellis, Ged Bodden in Florida. Glenn knew he could apply his 2 decades of knowledge and expertise to help people put their lives back together after the superstorm.
After the storm, I went up to help one of my cousins that still lived there and his family, and they got completely washed away from their home. And I realized that, oh my God, God's given me the ability to go help people in this fashion through their insurance and to help them get through their struggles and to give some of the hopelessness some hope, get them back on track. I said, you know, this is a community project. I really want to get ingrained in the community.
He immediately moved into action and opened up multiple offices in New Jersey and in New York. The law firm created a recovery plan for individuals and families to help educate them about their needs and help them deal with the insurance companies so that they could rebuild the properties the storm had destroyed.
People don't know what the process is to get their homes and lives rebuilt. And I would say that giving them information about their insurance, giving them information about FEMA, giving them information about flood zones, government grants, the amount of information we're able to give them gives them comfort because now they feel that they're back on track and they know where to go.
Glenn was pretty instrumental with Rhonda and the partners in the firm saying, we can either do nothing or we can help the people that we know and love and give them the information that we have through other experiences and share that with them. So when Glenn said, will you come up here and help me with this project? I said, not only will I help you, I need your help because my house is devastated and condemned.
Almost immediately after opening their offices, Ellis, Ged, and Bodden were offering educational seminars for Sandy victims. These events include specialists like public adjusters, forensic window experts, and structural engineers who speak about their respective specialties and how it can impact the property owners. They focus on how to handle the insurance companies if they are unwilling to cover Sandy-related damages, or the offer they've received was not enough to cover the loss. One of the most important things that all property owners need to know is that there are many deadlines that apply, and policyholders must act promptly to protect their rights. The deadline to apply is April 28, 2014. One of the biggest hazards homeowners are unaware of are the unseen and hidden defects throughout a home. Broken internal screws, compromised windows, and the structural integrity of the home are all things which could go unnoticed by the untrained eye. Making a mistake in filing an insurance claim can mean missing out on the full coverage spelled out in the policy.
So the process that we've employed is try to make this as seamless as possible for our clients, as well as compassionate. This is their homes. These are people's homes. This is not a piece of material object. This is their home, their pride, their joy.
The law firm of Ellis, Ged, and Bodden offer representation to property owners with no upfront cost and work totally on contingency. Being that the insurance claim process can be extremely complicated and many people are simply too overwhelmed by it all, the firm offers help not simply from their services, but by enlisting other professional resources from community agencies and organizations. Like it or not, insurance companies are for-profit organizations who must look to their bottom line rather than the customer's interest. Their success comes when they maximize the premiums they collect and minimize and limit payouts.
We have to come in and fight for the policyholders and the business owners and the little guys and the big guys to make sure that they get what they're supposed to get from the insurance companies to make them whole.
Point Pleasant Beach was one of the hardest hit communities pummeled in Sandy's path. Ged has seen homes of family members condemned, and his own relatives and friends are struggling to recover from the disaster. He is taking this very personally and is committed to help rebuild people's lives and the appeal of the Jersey Shore.
We are 100% helping people. We're giving them hope. We're putting them back on track. We're giving them an agenda to follow in terms of these are the things you need to document on your own and giving them their projects. We're having the appropriate experts meet with them to inspect their properties, and they feel that they have a future in rebuilding their lives. And for me, it's the most gratifying thing in the world.
When disasters strike, the consequences can be devastating. Superstorm Sandy and the damage it caused took the meaning of the word disaster to an unprecedented level. The efforts of Ged and the law firm of Ellis, Ged Bodden are proving that when individuals come together to help each other, even the worst disaster can be overcome. If you were affected by Superstorm Sandy and need help with your insurance recovery efforts, please go to justiceaftersandy.com.